Hello, subscribers. This is yours truly, JBlue68, coming to you with, I guess, my first video in almost 2 weeks. I've been on a little hiatus. I was supposed to do a couple videos for this month, and I was also supposed to do a video or a Batman review, which I still might get to. But I've been on a hiatus, taking care of a couple of things in my personal life, and well, I just want to say thank you to my subscribers. Thank you for my new subscribers too, and for subscribing to the channel, for liking, sharing, and commenting. Please continue to do so and tap the notification bell so you can get more videos like this as I post them immediately. I'm sorry I've been away for so long, but yeah, this is Women's History Month, and I was supposed to do a couple videos based off of some of my favorite female comic book characters and female characters in sci-fi and fantasy as well. Well, this will be my first video highlighting that, and in celebration of the trailer, the new trailer just released off of this popular character in the Marvel comics. She's not popular in the cinematic universe, not yet anyway, but she will be. Miss Marvel, Kamala Khan. This is actually Miss Marvel #1, the very first issue ever released based off the character, which was introduced in the all different Marvel universe back in 2008 or 2009, I believe, if I'm correct. It's a character I quickly latched onto and liked very much. She's Middle Eastern, of Middle Eastern descent, Pakistani, if I'm correct. And this is #1, which was written by Wilson Alfon, and with contributors Alfona and Herring. Cool, very cool cover there. The trailer is cute. I liked it. It doesn't boil me over. It's nothing to write home necessarily about. I'm just concerned if they're going to retcon the character, or if they're going to do her correctly. And there's a reason why I say that, which we'll get to in a moment. We're highlighting the covers here of Kamala Khan. Well, I'll just go ahead and say the reason why I say that, because Kamala Khan is an Inhuman. If you know anything about the Inhumans, you know the Inhumans are similar to the X-Men, but very different. Their powers or their abilities are innate. They're born with their abilities, kind of, sorta, but their powers are activated by what's called the Terrigen Mist. And without the Terrigen Mist, their powers don't come to full fruition, so to speak. And if you're not familiar with the Inhumans consist of characters like Black Bolt and what is her name, Medusa, and Marvel did a TV series based off of the Inhumans a couple of years back. Unfortunately, the show was not very successful. It was not done very well, admittedly, and that's during the time when Jeff Loeb was in charge of Marvel TV, and it's no offense to him, but I don't think that they really had the budget that was needed to do a proper TV show. And I'm showing these covers as I'm moving along. Here's Lockjaw, who's a member of the Inhumans. He's a dog, their pet, so to speak, Black Bolt's pet, or the pet of the Inhuman team, which kind of shows, the link to her and the Inhumans. And this is still in that popular run. And there's Medusa right there. You also show the link to Kamala Khan being an Inhuman with the Inhuman team. Okay, so I'm wondering if they're going to, how they're going to be able to explain that, or explain it away, or just completely ignore it. Because I don't know if they're going to even do the Inhumans again. We're so far off, and there's Loki right there. I mean, we're so far off from even doing the X-Men. Who knows if they'll even touch the Inhumans again. I'm quite sure that they will, but God knows when that will be. So anyway, I'm just, again, highlighting these very cool covers of Miss Marvel. And if you haven't seen the trailer, check it out. I really think it's going to be a show for little girls. And I'm not saying that, with prejudice or disdain. If I had a daughter, I definitely would want her to watch it, and I would definitely want to read these comic books. I mean, as a male, I enjoy this character. As a guy, I enjoy the character. I love how they introduced her into the world of the Marvel Comics. And then here's another #1 of Miss Marvel. You probably hear these birds outside my window. They're very, very loud. I guess they're hungry or something. My God. Anyway, so here's Miss Marvel #1 again, because she had a start and a restart in the comic book world, the Marvel comic book world. And she does something what's called embiggen, where she can enlarge her body parts when she fights. She is an admirer of Captain Marvel, Carol Danvers. She dresses like how Carol Danvers used to dress in terms of the Captain Marvel attire. And here's another very cool cover right here. And they're in no particular order necessarily. But yeah, she's a huge fan of Captain Marvel. And as you probably know, the sequel to Captain Marvel is called Marvels, where they're actually going to feature her in that movie, along with Monica Rambeau, who was featured in the TV show WandaVision, which came out last year. Great show. Okay. More covers here. I love that cover there. And this shows, again, her power to embiggen. She can stretch her body almost like Mr. Fantastic of the Fantastic Four. Or mutate her body when she fights. Here's Amulet, who is a new character that was introduced in the Miss Marvel comic books. And this was a magnificent Miss Marvel run. Okay. And different writer here. Who's the writer? Let me see if I can see that name. Oh, that's Saladin Ahmed, who I've met a couple of times before. Cool guy. Yeah, Saladin Ahmed introduced this character. Comic book writer from Dearborn, Michigan. And then here's her introduced in her crush on some young man who becomes relevant in the stories. So more comic book covers there. And here's a new #1 of the magnificent Miss Marvel. The magnificent Miss Marvel. Okay. More covers there. And I guess she lives in New Jersey. So that's where I guess the story will take place. And there's Lockjaw again. Okay, so just want to show these covers. Oh, there she is with Wolverine. He doesn't look too happy to take that picture. And here's the last days of Miss Marvel, where Wilson returned again to write these stories. I think these stories actually took place before Saladin Ahmed's run. And there she is with Captain Marvel, her hero. So, which we'll be seeing that in the movie Miss Marvel. I mean, the movie Marvels, which comes out, I believe, next year. And we're back to the first comic book cover. So, and also I wanted to show this Marvel Legends Gameverse action figure of her, which is a really nice version, but I don't like all that other stuff in there. This Build-A-Figure, and I'm sure they're going to come out with another version of her once the TV show hits, which is on June 8th, I believe. June 3rd or June the 8th. Okay, so there we go, Miss Marvel. So I hope you've enjoyed this first video, my first video I've done in a while, for Women's History Month, celebrating Women's History Month. I don't know, I probably won't have too many more videos this month. I'll probably do like 2, 3, or 4 more, because I'm a very busy guy. I got a lot going on. So, but I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe, and comment as well. And tap the notification bell again so you get more videos like this as I post them immediately. Okay, that's it. That's all, y'all. Peace, love, and hair grease, and happy Women's History Month. Let's straighten that out there. There we go. All right. Okay. Peace, love, and hair grease.